to shoot with iron sights, and for many, getting a red dot optic means it has to co-witness with your iron sights. In this video, we're going to find out if the CVLife multi-reticle red dot does. Let me start with a quick unboxing, and then let's just see the contents of the box. This is a 20mm red dot that offers both a 3 MOA dot and a 65 MOA circle that is user selectable and changeable. Now, overall construction is nicely built, all aluminum, save for the silicone buttons at the top. It comes pre-installed with a riser base that is 1913 Picatinny compatible, and it is skeletonized and see-through as well. And it does come with a low rise mount that you can swap this out by unscrewing those 4 screws at the bottom there. Now, the unit itself is powered by a single 2032 coin battery and comes with a spare and is rated for 50,000 hours, which is over 5 years of runtime off of a fresh battery. It does have motion activation, so it will also shut this itself off after a few minutes of inactivity and non-motion, and it will automatically turn on to the last brightness setting set. It has 2 buttons for plus and minus to increase or decrease the intensity of brightness on your reticle. And it also, the plus button also controls the switching between the reticle styles as well. And you can manually turn this off if you so desire. Now, the reticle position, or 0, is adjusted with these 2 little mini turrets, and the caps have a little flathead screw tool that allows you to change that. And let's listen. Yep, nicely audible and tactile positive on the clicks. And our windage. Also audible and tactile positive, and the adjustments are 1 MOA per click. So let's take a look at the reticle next. Alright, let's take a look at this reticle, and we are looking at the 3 MOA dot, and by pressing the front plus button, we can cycle into a 65 MOA circle crosshair / sunburst style, and by pressing it again, we get both the dot and the circle. And that provides a nice, precise aim point. And as we move this around, you can see that that reticle remains nice and crisp and undistorted from edge to edge. Before we get started with the test, I'd just like to take a quick break here to talk about this episode's sponsor, Aura. For the cost of just a VPN, I'm getting a whole suite of security services, including $1 million in identity theft insurance, and they're even removing me from those damn data broker listings. Use my link, aura.com/moondog, and you can try them for 14 days, free. And if you use that link, you're helping to support this channel. You know, identity fraud is a real thing, and with AI, it's all too easy to spoof your identity. That's why you should try out Aura. All right, let's get back to the tests. So I took it out to the range, mounted on my AR, and the co-witness mount does co-witness. All right, let's take a closer look at the 3 MOA dot on an 8-inch bullseye target from 25 yards. Now this is the 65 MOA sunburst circle, and this is the combined circle and dot. So I'm not going to be able to run 2,000 rounds of ammo to prove whether or not this thing will hold 0. So what I'm going to do instead is we're going to shoot 5 rounds just to see where it's landing, and then we're going to beat up this optic and see if it'll hold 0. So I don't think we need to co-witness for the moment. So I'm going to bring these sights down. We're going to start with 5 rounds on the top left target. We're just gonna beat up this optic with my ammo can. Oh, came right off. Okay, let's get this back on. So this may drift a little bit just because, you know, it came off of the rail. So I'm going to give it a little bit of slack, but let's just continue on. And it came off again. That mount is not very reliable. I see where the fail point is. It has nothing to do with the mount necessarily. Nothing to do with bad construction. It is a user error. Check it out over here. So I have this block. I had placed it in backwards, so it really wasn't clamping down properly. So that's on me. All right, we're going to see if this thing is anywhere near its 0 point from before. All right. Let's give it another go. All right, let's see. I'm gonna aim for the bottom right. Make this safe. All right. Now let's go check out this target. All right, so 5 shots here. This is after we beat it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Beat it up again. 1, 2, 3. Actually 2 in the same hole, looks like. 4, 5. So I'm going to say this thing actually held 0. I mean, even being knocked off by accident twice off of the AR onto the concrete, this thing actually grouped better than I was expecting. So I'm going to say it actually did hold 0. Let me know in the comments if you disagree with that assessment. But yeah, I'm going to say this is actually a pretty decent red dot, pretty durable. And if you're interested in picking one up, I'll include product links as well as more information in my full write-up at moondogindustries.com. I'll have a link to that article in this video's description, so use those links, help support this channel, and of course you could always help by simply hitting the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification bell buttons. And I want to thank CVLife for sending the Eagle Feather out for me to test, because yeah, this is a lot better than I was expecting. Moondog, out. Hey, I'd like to know what you thought of this video. Leave me a comment or chat with me on Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, MeWe, Instagram, or Locals. And if you want to see all of my videos, go to moondogindustries.com.